good evening. Welcome back to our fourth Rendezvous season finale. A place where great names come together, where we celebrate, parody, and pay homage to those fabulous guests who've been on my show. Guests who not only speak in English and Hindi, you should hear their international vocabulary. Or maybe you shouldn't.
Vous êtes cochon.
Do you know what it means?
Yeah, you're a pig.
French. Bonjour, je m'appelle Preeti. Parlez-vous anglais, which is hi, my name is Preeti. Do you speak English?
In Grenada, Indonesia, we say Selamat datang, Selamat siang, Selamat datang. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Malaysian Airlines.
Airlines.
I'm crazy.
In Danish, I will say Godmorgen skat. Du er min stor skat, which is like good morning, baby, you are my big treasure.
Shukriya, thank you. Te quiero mucho means I love you in Spanish.
German, I can say, again, basics. Dankeschön, bitteschön. Lass mich allein, which is leave me alone. I know quite a bit of language. I like languages, so I don't want to brag.
I told you you're going to settle in Europe.
I can say a fair bit, but I don't want to abuse on camera. Yeah, my coach is Italian, and he teaches me the choice words in Italian.
I don't think Ashu goes to Italy yet. You can try it out.
Well, I'm going to say Dio Porco, but I don't want to say that.
No way.
You don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Nalagu nalla larilu, nalagu yerra larilu.
Excuse me?
This was Tamil. 4 red cars or something like that, and 4 some other cars.
Cornuto.
What's that?
That's an Italian abuse.
I have no idea.
I know je t'aime beaucoup. Je t'aime beaucoup. As in I love you very much in French, I think. I guess I know I love you in every language. If it is not verbal, then it's, I guess, in my eyes.
Fangul.
No, you can't put that on TV. That's an Italian curse word. You can't show that on television in case you have any Italian viewers. You'll be off the air.
Serious stuff.
Giagi. Nothing. Can't.
She learned French for 2 years.
Okay, what did you learn?
Nothing. I won't be able to do it.
Say anything.
I promise you I won't be able to.
I'll tell you one. Tuzzicadenti.
Toothpick.
Yeah. See?
So, do you know any word in a foreign language?
Rendezvous?
Another rapid-fire question was, if a film is made on their life, who would they cast to play them?
I don't think there is a better actor than Kajol, in my view. I think she would really do justice to it. Because she's a child woman, and I'd like to believe I'm one too.
Again, I think Amitji. You'll play very well.
Rani? Rani Mukerji?
Well, I think it'd be fun to have somebody like Amir Khan play me, except we'd have to put on a lot more weight than he has for this movie.
Let's go with Abhishek in that case.
Sean Connery. He's a true man. His abilities, his voice, his everything about him is magic.
It's a big span, starting from 20 years to now. It's difficult. Let Amir do it. Amir Khan could do this.
Maybe Jui? Oh, I don't know. I feel she's that simple type, a little bit. She has that simplicity and simple.
Must be someone blonde hair. I don't know, maybe Leonardo DiCaprio. He's a great actor.
Well, now obviously it's going to be Abhishek.
It goes without saying that my guests have made huge successes of their lives. But what valuable lesson has each one learnt on the way? Believe me, it's fascinating to hear their first-hand wisdom as to what life has taught them.
Yeah, well, I've understood one thing, that it's a little saying that I've lived life by. It's that life's battles don't always go to the stronger or the faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who thinks he can.
Well, what life has taught me is that it's survivable. You want so many things, and life gets in the way, but it's survivable. That's all. It's never, nothing happens that's so bad that you can't survive it.
I think what life has really taught me is that you do not learn anything from your successes, and you learn everything there is to learn from the mistakes you make in life.
I think what life has taught me is life is kabhi khushi, kabhi gum. Like how Karan puts it in his movie. I guess it's, you can't be happy all the time. You can't be sad all the time. I think it's a good mixture.
Anger could be the undoing of most things. And I possess a lot of it. So that's what I've learned, but I've not learned the remedy.
I will say what my father taught me, man ka ho to acha, na ho to zyada acha.
What has life taught me? Life has basically taught me that don't repeat your mistakes, learn from them, and learn fast. Basically that. You better learn fast from them.
What goes around comes around. Very simple as that. That if I'm gonna dig a hole for someone, I'm gonna clap myself in there someday.
You know, what I finally learned in life is live life. You know, don't fret about tomorrow, don't brood on yesterday, and take life as it comes. And I think you'll be happy.
There's no shortcut to success. To get to where I am and, you know, to do what I want to do, I think discipline is the key word there.
Never to take things for granted.
My biggest learning is that in every adversity that you come across in life, there is an opportunity. And it is important to take advantage of that opportunity and have a mindset where you can convert every liability into an asset.
I've learned how important it is to know yourself, to be yourself and not what others want you to be.
This too shall pass.
Have no expectations in life. If you have zero expectations, I think you'll get lots in life.
The most important thing in life is to know how to take the knocks. To sort of feel so depressed one night that you don't want to wake up the next day. And yet you have to keep going, you know. You know, people give up when they are defeated. You know, at times they compromise on principles when they are defeated. So if you can handle defeat, do your soul searching and then go on. You know, these are vital lessons in life, which whatever you do, help you. In any field will help you.
I think the most important lesson that I've learned in life is to respect every human being, whatever his position is. Deal with him with humility, respect. And that's my biggest lesson that I have learned.
One should be contented in matter of getting, and one should be discontented in matter of giving.
What I've learned in life is that never say never. Because you really don't know what life has in store for you, and sometimes you come in with these notions that you're never going to be like that, or you're never going to do something, and you just have to do that. And you just have to be someone like that and face a situation that you never imagined would come by you. So I really think life is all about saying never, say never.
I think what I've learned from life the most, and I continue to learn, is that you can never give up on it. Only it can give up on you. You can never give up on living. The only time any sort of giving up happens is when life gives up on you. I hope everybody understands what I just said.
I understand.
I know you do.
Life has taught me how to respect people, how to play, we're talking cricket, how to play hard, how to play fair. It's taught me to go for your dream. There's nothing wrong to fail too, as long as you learn from the reason why you have failed. You learn from that and then you go on, and the next time you're that little bit better. You wake up each morning with a new goal or a new dream.
What I have learned in life is to make the most of it, to know what you want, be happy with yourself, and wipe off all the pain and tears. Make the most of it.
Life has not taught me as yet, but I can say that life is still teaching me the meaning of unconditional love. That's what's life teaching me. That's one thing I can think about what life has taught me, unconditional love. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there.
एक पोएम है मेरी छोटी सी 4 लाइनों की, जिसमें मैं अभी इन हालात के ऊपर कह सकता हूँ कि एक सांस में कई सुर बजते हैं, एक सांस की फूंक में कई सुर बजते हैं, एक पाँव की ताल में कई घुंघरू नचते हैं, एक दिए से कई दिए जल जाते हैं, और एक प्यार की गोद में अनेक प्यार पल जाते हैं।
You know, the most amazing thing in our business is editing. You take a line from here and put it there, cut and paste, and you can create a story that is inconceivable, unimaginable, and to use Amichi's words, mind-blowing. It's all in good fun, nothing personal. All you need is a sense of humor to enjoy this strange story that grew in our editing room.
It's a man's world.
Zeenat, men have all these fantasies about you. You know that.
There was one disaster.
What happened?
There's a friend of mine. He had a particular problem with one organ.
Hello?
Like what? It was like that one organ in his body was ruling all our lives.
He's screaming. What is going on?
Because it was night after night, day after day.
Gosh. Oh my God. Now what does a girl of 20 understand, you know?
Mind blowing.
What is this man? I mean, who is this man?
Who could it be?
Not sure. Maybe someone here from Bollywood.
Let me think. You did it.
Yeah.
I knew it. I knew it.
You know, it woke me up from my own slumber, the challenge of it, you know.
There were months and months and months and months of this, you know, non-stop.
years.
Wow.
But he's not a young person anymore.
Yes.
So how did it happen?
What really happened was that he became addicted, and he was at a point taking 7 a day.
What do you mean? I don't understand this.
You know. And I think that was the worst blow.
Now, what does a girl of 20 understand,
It wasn't easy for him either.
I can imagine that.
Towards the end, he couldn't hear properly. He had high fever.
What made you do it?
Because I'm a bit ziddi, I'm hyper, sometimes. And
So my needs were never considered. Never.
male designers don't care.
Tell me about it.
And you had no idea? Women normally have a
idea.
sixth sense.
No, I
had no idea.
How odd.
Mind blowing.
And that was the reality.
Yes, I've heard this from people who know you around.
Do people know that?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, yes, I did.
I've heard about this. There are people who tell me so about it.
Yeah, I told all of them.
Dear.
Why didn't you stop him?
I tried. I spoke to people who knew the Prime Minister of the time, and
What did they say?
nothing.
What do you mean, nothing?
Just a stone wall, everyone said they were doing something.
We did whatever we could. We toured the country, we rallied the party, there were protest march.
I wept, I raged, I argued. But then, what can one do when one is 16?
I've even called her Maneka Gandhi. Everything.
What did she say?
I'm not a very people person.
Mind blowing.
Do many girls go through that?
Yeah.
You mean with a man?
Well, not a woman, obviously.
Why not?
Oh my God.
Why do you need a man?
Now I need to think.
What for?
My God, I've never heard such a question in my life.
What for?
Now you made me think.
What for?
Someone has to do my shopping for me.
Don't need a man for that.
Why do you need a man?
What about kids?
It's always in vitro fertilization and surrogate motherhood.
It's got nothing to do with a man.
Now, what does a girl of 20 understand,
Okay, there are different kinds of love.
That's right.
Those days we did it all the wrong way.
Absolutely. Don't tell.
These days it's a whole different ballgame.
I'm an Indian and I didn't know it happens like this.
You have to have the inclination.
Oh my God.
You only enjoyed that.
I'm not very proud of it though, but it works for me. Are you disappointed?
What triggered this whole change?
I was single and I didn't have somebody to take me out on a date.
I've never got attracted to my co-stars because most of the time they're like, is my hair looking fine? My shirt looking all right?
So you decided overnight?
It wasn't really overnight. It was actually a very slow process. And I was pretty amazed because I had no idea. I had no clue कि ऐसा भी होता है.
In a way, you feel good because at least you go to sleep at night peacefully.
It is the best thing that ever happened to me.
But were you hesitant about doing it?
I was.
But we forced her.
They all forced me to do it.
So how was the first shot?
No difference.
I don't believe you.
कोई फर्क ही नहीं है आप आदमी है या औरत है कुछ फर्क.
If I may say so, I feel like a guy, I feel like a man.
And if you ask me in many ways, I still don't know if I'm a woman.
It's everybody in our industry.
This is what my friend Shabana keeps telling me.
Amazing this is. I mean, I wasn't aware of the inner actions.
It's a reality. It's a reality.
Mind blowing.
And right from the beginning, you've been like that.
It seems forever. A couple of decades, I guess.
I think it's appalling. I think it's not appalling, but I mean, it's so like, ugh.
Not necessarily.
Actually, what is demanding is when you're having to do both.
ये सब मत करना भैया डर लगेगा.
But what sort of a girl would attract you?
My mother-in-law.
Oh my God.
I can't do that now. I mean, there's not too many waves. It's not like up and down and that kind of passionate, whatever.
So there are no rules. There are no rules. You do what you feel.
Now I'm enjoying this, and I wouldn't give it up for the world, not for anything, and definitely not for a man.
Clever girl.
What about you, Simi?
How mean you are. You can't
No,
do
really.
that.
Why not?
Police.
Well, you are you, Simi. I am me. In my case, because I've been trained that way. मेरे साथ बचपन से ऐसे होता रहा है ना. So I don't know any other way, and frankly, I like it. I can't deal with it any other way.
Sounds awful.
If you haven't tasted it, you wouldn't really know the difference.
Do you still do it?
Try me, baby.
I'm trying, I'm ready.
Excuse me, say that again.
Is there a possibility?
Now I'm really going to do a rake on you.
Shall we?
Yeah, I have to tell you this, Simi. I waited 20 years to get to know you. And in this couple of hours, I've got to know you like this. You are still the baby that you ever was. Like the 5-year-old.
Close.
Actually, you don't need to be handled. You just need to be loved.
Include the light.
Yeah, please.
Mind blowing.
Finish! Khatam. Sab pol khul gaya. Now everybody knows.
Well, you have a date with me next week for our last Rendezvous finale. See you then.